Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today it's all about me. That's right, the girls are at dance, so y'all get to spend wonderful time with me. Yay! But before I start, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and please ring the bell so you can get notifications when we post videos, okay? So for you in order to see all of our videos, ring the bell. So today we are going to attempt to make kinetic sand. All right. For all you Pinterest folks out there, I got my ingredients. This is a 3 ingredient, or well, technically 4 if you count water, ingredients to try to make kinetic sand. So I have my sand, I have cornstarch, water, and dish soap. All right, so the first thing we're supposed to do is pour the sand. Now I got this sand at the Dollar Tree. All right, so we have our sand and I'm pouring some of it in this container here. It looks like sugar because it's all sparkly and glittery. I wouldn't try to eat it though. Don't try to eat it. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so I have my sand and now I'm going to mix it with some cornstarch.
You can talk.
It feels like baby powder. It's really talky. You know what I'm saying. And it sticks to my hands and I gotta mix it in to kind of make it even with the sand. All right. Oh, it made it more of like a lighter color, but that's okay. We can work with that. I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Ooh. That is going to switch things up a bit. I could probably use a spoon to stir it, but I always end up using my hands regardless. So now it's kind of like muddy type of sand. You can feel like it's sticking together. And kind of spreading it all out. And it's a little ball. All right, so it's not really sticking together yet. I think the secret ingredient for this is sticking to my hands. Dish soap.
You can talk.
So I'm pouring in a little bit of dish soap. I'm probably going to keep adding more, but I want to make sure that I mix it in there evenly. And I feel it's starting to get sticky. You can even see like the texture of it's changing a little bit. It's kind of sticking to itself and less to my hands. Before, everything was just sticking to me. Now it's kind of sticking to itself. So this might work. All right, so I added some more. And I am just kind of mixing and stirring it. And in a minute, I'm going to pour it on the table and really start working it. But I wanted to get like adding the water and everything just kind of contained in a container. Get it? All right, so let's take a look at it now. So we can tell that it's kind of coming together, but it's not quite done. You can see like these aren't as mixed in as well as like this little area right here. But it's starting to look a bit like kinetic sand. This should work. So I'm gonna add a little bit more soap because I think that's when it started sticking together good. And keep working it. I don't want to get too sticky and too much soap on there because then it'll just stick to me instead of itself. I think that's why the cornstarch is in there for help with that. So oh look at that. That is coming together quite nicely. Look at this. Isn't this coming together quite nicely? You see how it's starting to work? I'm really excited. I think this is starting to work. I think if I just keep working this over and keep trying to perfect it, I think we will have DIY kinetic sand. That is awesome. I mean, you can kind of see how it's crumbling and expanding like that. All right, I'm getting really excited here. So it's still sticking to my hands a lot. I wonder what we have to do to not make it stick to our hands. A little bit more cornstarch. All right, so let me just kind of mix it in. It kind of reminds me of making slime, but with sand. I don't know. Comment down below. Have you ever made slime with sand? Is this kind of like what it's like for you? Oh, okay. So I'm mixing in the cornstarch real good. Look at this. It's definitely coming together. Oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna have to make more of this. This is so cool. All right, guys, this is looking pretty awesome. Look at this. It's starting to come together, but it still feels kind of, come on, look. This is like very malleable. You can mold it, you can play with it, you can stack it. It does the sticking, but it's almost too wet. So I think I'm gonna add more sand and see if we can find the perfect recipe for it. But I kind of like it like this because I know it's like sticking together and it's like stretching like Kinetic sand does. All right, but we'll add more sand. Slowly add you. Start mixing it in. Oh, maybe that's what we needed. I can feel it in my hands. I feel the sand. It doesn't feel as wet anymore. It feels a little drier, which is, I think, what you want for Kinetic sand. It's somewhere in between not being too wet and not being too dry. Wow. Oh, I think that's what we needed. I think that's what we needed. Let's add just a little bit more. I don't want to add too much and then have it dry out too much. But let's see if we can. Oh, look at the difference. You see the new sand I added along with the sand that we've been working with? And how those all look like singular little crystals, you can see. And the sand that we made has come together and is sticking together and could just kind of like spreading nicely underneath. Isn't that nice? So I'm going to mix in the new crystals, the new sand, with the made Kinetic sand. And I think that's what we needed. Oh yeah. Let me just get off the sticky pieces off my hand from earlier. I think this is the soap on my hand. All right, so the cornstarch is very sticky. It's sticking to my hands, but I'm pretty sure we have our perfect blend of Kinetic sand. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's not too wet. It's not too dry. It's not too sticky. It's not really sticking to me. I feel it in my hands when I use it to mold it, but it's sticking to itself, which is perfect. I'm loving this Kinetic sand. See, I love it. Well, kind of. It is, yeah. Here, let me see if I can, boom, 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 beat my heart of Kinetic sand. And then I can do this, and I can cut it straight down, and it just smears. It just spreads and smears perfectly. Perfectly. See? Isn't that nice? And it just crumbles. And then, oh, that is perfect. That is exactly what you want for Kinetic sand. Ooh. All right, so the Kinetic sand is really coming along. Feels nice and smooth and not too dry, not too wet. It fills up where you can mold it, and then falls apart. So I don't have any molds, but I do have an egg. So we're going to put it in the egg and see if it'll create a mold. I think it will, because this has turned out pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment in the comments below. Do you think it's going to make this mold? I think it will. Wish I had some Play-Doh toys. That would be excellent with this if you have this Play-Doh molds and little designer stuff. All right, let's see. Ooh, that looks pretty good to me. That looks really good. And then just separate it and have it come apart back to sand. All of it coming to pieces just like that. It's really, really cool. I really like this recipe. It's really easy to make. I think anyone can do it. And it is a lot of fun to play with. I'm really excited about this. This is really awesome, really cool. I can't wait for the girls to get home and play with it. And I'll just tell them that their awesome mom made it, of course, because this is really, really neat. Well, all the ingredients that you need, don't forget, is your sand, I guess you can add food coloring if you have regular color sand, your sand, a little bit of water, cornstarch, and dish soap, and just keep playing with it until you get the right texture that is needed. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun making kinetic sand with you. I just used my few ingredients, which was the sand, the soap, the cornstarch, and just a touch of water. I guess you can use food coloring if you have plain color sand, but I went and got the colored sand instead. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button and comment down below what would you like to see on days when it's just me. Would you like me to do more DIYs or any type of special videos? If you have any ideas, please let us know. We're happy to hear them. And I'll see you next time. I'm playing with my sand now. Bye.